welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Aries. Okay, so this is for any placements of Aries you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep it in your eyes. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now I use light spinner tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share. And you got the Devil, Capricorn energy. Now, the Devil talks of an obsession. What are you obsessed about? Then you have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Coins. On this picture, you see this older lady who's sheltering this young boy who feels a little down in the dumps, a little blue, and she wants to take care of him. Because I feel like this young boy, his obsession is looking at life as a glass half full, not as a glass half full, instead of looking at it as half empty. I know it's very slightly different, but it's half full means like there's like 50% of it missing. But if you look at it from the fact that there's 50% in it, it's better, don't you think? At least you have 50% of what you got, whatever is meant for you. You already have it. The rest you can add on if you like. But if you look at it like a glass half empty, then you're like, well, you can't really do much with it other than if there's a shift in perception. Then you have the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands talks of having a very big obstacle in your path that seems like a mountainous obstacle, something that's impossible to climb, right? Now, impossible to climb or impossible to divide and conquer. Right? Then you have the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy, which in this card, okay, because there are 4 Lovers card in this deck, and on this card there is 1 male and 1 female. Okay, and there's also the forbidden fruit. This could be seen as Adam and Eve, and the forbidden fruit, the apples they were not allowed to eat in heaven, but they did, so which caused them to be brought down here, if you believe this story. Now, this just means that there's a choice to be made. It doesn't have to be same-sex. Sorry, it doesn't have to be different genders. It could be same-sex, whatever floats your boat, right? But you just have to make a choice. You do, in order to get what it is you want. Now, the next card is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, is a very loving, nurturing energy. Okay, so what I'm getting is that in order for you to be able to make the best choice possible this week, it's suggested that you become the Queen of Coins, meaning that you nurture yourself, that you understand where you went, where you came from, where you're going, what you need at this point, what type of interaction would be best for you. If you understand yourself, you've already completed half of the challenge. If you know yourself better than anyone else, you already have half of the challenge completed, right? Then you have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Chalices. Now, the Ace of Chalices is a new emotional offer, a new emotional beginning. Now, this would be like a new emotional beginning with no strings attached, with no necessary preparation, with nothing. Everything's ready, tied up in a bow and handed to you. That is what this is. Right? If this was the page of chalices, I'd say that you have a lot of work ahead of you. But this is something packaged, tied up with a bow, ready to be delivered to you and for you to use it. Yeah. Then you have the Four of Cups, Four of Chalices. Now on the Four of Chalices, she looks a little down in the dumps. She looks like what she's got doesn't really, is lackluster, right? It doesn't really answer her heart's desire. And she's kind of down in the dumps because of that. This is just saying that instead of looking at this like, you know, it's not exactly what you want, look at it and see how it's similar to what you want, how near it is to what you want. And if you notice that there's a lot of similarities, and if you notice that everything that you've been asking for has become closer and closer to what you want, this just means that you're one step closer. You're one step closer. You're one step closer. You're almost there. You're almost there. It's one. Just wait for it, and it's coming. But not wait for it. Go out, do stuff, and define exactly what you want more instead of concentrating on the fact that it's not here yet. Concentrate on the fact that life is throwing you things that will get you closer to it if only you went on this path, is what this is telling me. Okay. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Now the Nine of Pentacles is someone who is, this is the happy singles card, right? She's content where she is. She has everything she needs. There's nothing that she lacks, right? And so she's happy. She's happy. And she's content. And at the moment, that's where you are. You're happy, content, even if what you specifically want is not coming, but you have everything else. So just wait. It's coming, is what I'm getting. Now, the next card is the Eight of Wands, right? And the Eight of Wands talks of long-distance messaging. And I feel like you will send a long-distance message saying that, you know, I don't know what the message is going to contain. It's going to be, ooh, I open to the Ten of Chalices. Interesting. Maybe it's going to be a long-distance message of, let's unite, right? Let's come together. Interesting. I have never felt the need to shuffle as I've been doing these types of readings. So, Six of Wands. Okay. So, if you send a long-distance message in regards to love to someone, I feel like you'll be able to tap into the Ten of Pentacles, right? Which is material abundance, having the right mindset in order to create material abundance. Yep. Then you have the Four of Wands. No, Six of Wands, excuse me. The Six of Wands is a publicly recognized success. It is on its way. You are going to be a part of a parade. That's how big this is going to be. That is amazing. My gorgeous Aries, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Talk Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leos, okay? This is for any placement of Leo you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the deck. I use Star Spinner Tarot. I will also mention, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Wheel of Fate in this deck. And I will also mention when it is important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Leos, my fellow Leos. I'm a Leo rising myself. And we got the Queen of Coins pointing towards the left, which means you took, what's the word I'm looking for? You were very, you took care of something. You were very, you made sure that they had everything they needed, that they were loved, that they were well, and all those things, right? So that's what you were. And due to that, it allowed you to become the fool in a specific, at least in regards to that thing that you were taking care of. In what sense? What I mean by that is that when you got whatever it was that you were nurturing, there we go, that's the word, nurturing to the place where you wanted it to be, you then were able to utilize it, right? So this might be a pet, this might be a plant, this might be a art piece, whatever, right? Whatever calls to you, whatever your intuition tells you is what you put your nurturing in. Now that you've put in all this nurturing into this thing that you were nurturing, now you are being called to completely forget what you were doing prior. Any past experience you might have should be left aside in order to do whatever needs to be done, right? The next step. And I feel like if you do that, you will be able to send long distance messages about this thing. You will be able to blog about it, film videos about it, be interviewed, stuff like that. Now, the next card is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles talks of not being content with what you have, like daydreaming about this other pentacle which is out of your grasp. So, I feel like that might be what you'll be talking about. That might be what you will be, speaking in the interview about. That's what you are being interviewed for. Now, the next card is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, okay, talks of a work in progress, working on something, waiting for it to come in. Well, not waiting for it to come in, but waiting for it to reach fruition so that you can, I'm seeing like fruit. You are waiting for it to ripen so that you can pick them and take them to market, right? Yep. Now the next card is the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords has a new idea about something, and he is itching to share it. Itching to share it. And he might be itchy to share it, but he doesn't have enough of a solid sharing method, because look at him, he's quite flighty. He's reaching for the butterfly that's flying near him, right? So it's not very dedicated determination. He's a very flighty, very airy type of energy, is what I'm getting. Now the next card is the Queen. Oh, interesting. We have the King. Okay, so we had the Prince, the Queen, and the King of Swords. No, the King of Wands. I always forget. So the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is probably like giving him a hard time because his page is not being very dedicated to his craft. He's being flighty and he's like, I don't know what I want. I'm just going with the flow, which is a little bit what I'm doing at this point. Right. Next you have the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands knows he knows exactly where he's going. He knows exactly how he's getting there, and he knows exactly the amount of time it is going to take. This crow, I just noticed that. This crow has 3 feet. One, 2, and 3. Mutant crows. Well, here's the King of Wands, so he needs an extra arm or an extra foot to whack people with his wand. What I'm getting is like, you know those devas, those Indian devas who have like multiple arms? I'm sorry if I'm not using the right terminology, but that's the picture I got, like of an Indian god with multiple arms. You know, I don't know the lore, I don't know all of that, but I know that the more arms you have, whatever. The more arms this individual has, those more legs they have, they have one up over the competition. Right? So this might be a mutant crow. I don't know. It's not really the deck's main subject matter, but that would be an interesting twist. Mutant crow. Now the next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles might be the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he is the more steadfast, not steadfast, but he's the more reliable, determined, and on time, not on time, but like he'll get the job done. It doesn't really matter how long it takes, it's just that he will get it done. Yeah. Now the next card is the Five of Pentacles. And on this card, this queen here has this little boy wrapped under her cloak, and this little boy is very unhappy with his current circumstance. And that is what this lady over here is trying to help him out of. But the issue is, you can never get out of something here from external factors. The only way you can get out of them is from internal factors. So you gotta work on your inside before you can get the outside to match the inside. Or no, before you can get the outside to change, you need to work on the inside, on what's inside. And what's the reason why you are having difficulty with whatever this is, right? Then you have the Emperor. Now the Emperor, is Aries energy, and it talks of having all 4 aspects of all 4 kings rolled into one. So this is the boss, this is an emotionally fulfilled person, this is someone whose actions are aligned with what he wants to create, this is something whose thoughts are aligned with what he wants to create, and his money, or his pentacles, his material riches are all in alignment with that one thing, right? With that one objective. And because of all that, he is able to reach, like tap into the Sun card, and the Sun card is joyful, the happiest card in the deck, right? This would be Leo energy, and it indicates that this person who is so well-rounded and who has all aspects of him in alignment and working towards the same goal is happy. What I'm getting. Happy, content with the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the singles card. This is the person who is happy where they are and they're working on themselves. And they're not really, not really spending time looking elsewhere. Because they have way too much on their plate. They need to make stuff happen, is what I'm getting. Yep. Ooh la la. Oh. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the Fool. Dang. Okay, Leos. So once you get into this mentality that you're good, you're happy with where you're at, you're happy with what might happen, the positive and the negative. Once you have figured out that whatever happens, you'll be good. Whatever happens, you're okay. You don't need. You can deal with it, right? You'll be able to deal with whatever comes about. Whenever you figure that out, you will be able to make a wish and have it being granted by your genie, right? And that wish is something that you've been hoping for, wishing for, looking forward to for a very long time. The Star card, which is Aquarian energy. Yeah. Then you have the Death card, which is Scorpionic energy, which indicates that due to this wish coming true with the Three of Pentacles and the Genie, it will be a death and rebirth situation. It's like you'll be completely different. You will be completely different. People won't recognize you. Possibly because you will be so in tune with your intuition, your intuitive sense, that they don't know where you're pulling all this information from. It's like you're pulling it out of a hat. You're a magician. How did you do that? Ooh, do we have the Magician on this card? Oh, we have the Fool though. Anyway. Okay, so after the High Priestess, okay, you have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is Leo/Taurian energy. It talks of being completely comfortable with yourself, having the power to tame the lion without, without force, without harming it, just being able to be together because you have that strength within you and the lion knows it, right? Yeah. Now, the next card is the Devil card. Now, the Devil card talks of an obsession, okay? It might talk of all the other nasty stuff, but in actuality, it talks of an obsession. An obsession, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth, I think. Yeah, it's being obsessed with something and sticking to it until you see it done. And just make sure that whatever you are doing and whatever you're obsessed with is actually built on sturdy foundations, because if they're not, it is going to come crumbling down and all the work you've done up to this point has been for nothing. Okay, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And did I mention that there's a price in the description box below for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello and welcome to Titanium Talk Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Sagittarius, okay? This is for any placements of Sagittarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know that I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and about you. Now, I will mention the decks I use Star Center Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Sagittarius, please come forward and share. And the first card is the Hierophant, which is Taurean energy, followed by the Six of Pentacles, the Death card, Scorpionic energy, the Ten of Chalices, the Seven of Coins, the Star, which is Aquarian energy, the Five of Cups, I think, Five of Chalices, the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and the Moon, which is Piscean energy again, the Fool, Aries energy, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Do we have the Emperor here? The Empress. No, we do not. Anyway, okay. Alright, so my gorgeous Saggies. Start off with the Hierophant. This is old school thinking pattern. This is someone who wants the best for you, but only from what they understand and know. So you either get in line, or you get out of line and you don't return. Right? Because it's like institutions, long-lasting institutions, that you need to like seriously, or it could be something that you've been doing for a very long time the same way, and now is the time to reconsider if you want to continue doing it the same way or do it a little differently. Then you have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Coins. Now the six on this card, alright, you see this young girl who has happened to fall upon six strawberries, right? And she's looking like, ooh, they're scrumptious. I'm going to pick them and eat them, right? So this is just the universe giving her this bounty. Pick from. And fair is being fair. I guess she did something very noble earlier that day, and now nature or God is repaying her for her kind act, right? Then you have Scorpio. Do we have the Chariot? Yeah, we have all three water signs here. We have Scorpio with the Death card, which talks of basically transformation. Something is changing and shifting into something that's better. Yeah. Something that's better. And beginning a new cycle, right? Because you have the Death card, which is the end, but there is the Baby, which is the beginning, right? So every end comes with a new beginning, if you allow it in, right? Then you have the Ten of Cups. Now this ending and this new beginning is going to allow you to reach for emotional fulfillment, okay? Even though it might seem like it might take some time to come to fruition with the Seven of Coins, which talks about waiting for something to ripen enough for you to indulge in it. And if you keep hope and optimism alive within yourself with the Star card, which talks about wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. No. Which talks about your wishes coming true, which is Aquarian energy. You will be able to steer clear of the Five of Chalices, which is talking about being down in the dumps, not being able to see that there's actually like 2 cups that are still standing behind you. You are concentrating on 3 that are fallen in front of you. And because you're not turning around to see the 2 that are upright behind you, you are not being able to see the other stuff on the card, which is the bridge and the castle, right? Yes. Because at the moment, all you see is all these demonic beings that are coming out of the water and this big-ass tidal wave that's about to crash on you, right? Now, the key for that is to be able to, how should I say this? Be able to juggle and keep the balance between these 2 pentacles. Stay on top of your shit, and you'll be able to steer clear of this 5 of cups. 5 of chalices, that's what I'm getting. And something that will occur as you are juggling these cards to the best of your, juggling these pentacles to the best of your abilities, is that an ending and a new beginning will occur. Something will end from the past and something new will start. But a new beginning is never grandiose. Right? It's small, it's taking shape. You need to nurture it basically. And so the next card, being the Knight of Wands, indicates that like this in and out, flighty type energy. That is the Knight of Wands, where it all depends on how he feels at the moment. If he feels good, if he feels bad, he listens to his emotions more. Than his actual objectives. Right? Now, once this person starts listening to their objectives more and less to their feelings, okay, there will be long distance messages sent in regards to this shift that has occurred within this person. And due to their dedication and discipline, they will be able to reach their wanted objective finally. Okay? It took some time, but it is definitely a happening thing, right? With the Chariot, which talks of reaching your success because you were dedicated and self-disciplined in regards to what it is you want to create, right? Now, the next card, being the Moon card, is that because of your dedication and your self-discipline to this craft, you are able to see things that are usually hidden, that normal people without this specific perception are not able to see because they are too busy, too engrossed with the daily activities that need to happen. And so now that you're able to see this secret and have it being illuminated to you, you now feel like you are able to begin this new adventure completely devoid of worry because you now see that secret that was eluding you for such a long time. So long, I think that your angels, your guides, your ancestors, and your spirit team was like, where are you at? Why are you making us wait? Why are we dilly-daddling here? I don't get it, right? With this Two of Wands. It's like this person is kind of looking behind their shoulders like, where you at? What's the hold up? You know? Now, the next card is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks of like an idea of something to be done, you know? So you are ready to embark upon this challenge anew, but with a different perspective, and due to that different perspective, you might feel a little new to this, so it's going to be like a little stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, learn as you go situation is what I'm getting now. But if you stay in the mindset of a nurturing being, wanting to take care of this project that you have so worked upon and all those things, I feel like it is definitely going to happen. Especially with the next card being the Empress. Now, the Empress, alright, talks of someone who is pregnant with ideas, someone who is very, who has a green thumb, someone who can create whatever she wants, whenever she wants, however she wants, and in any condition, right? She is constantly impregnated with something. If it's not a baby, it's an idea. If it's not an idea, it's a project. If it's not a project, you get the gist of it, right? So it's always something is up with this lady. She's always working on a project. And her projects come to fruition because she knows how to do it, right? So, my gorgeous Sagittarius, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Sagittarius, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.